Installing Control Panel for macOS. The Xicato Control Panel is used to provision, configure, and monitor Xicato GalaXi products, including the Xicato Intelligent Modules, or XIM, Xicato Intelligent Drivers, or XID, Xicato Intelligent Sensors, or XIS, and Xicato Intelligent Bridges, or XIB. Before you begin, make sure your system includes the following: an Apple Macintosh computer with Core 2 Duo or later processor, running macOS 10.12 Sierra or later, with 4 GB of RAM and 100 MB of available hard drive space, and a Silicon Labs BlueGiga BLED112 Bluetooth Smart USB dongle. The BlueGiga dongle is available from many electronics distributors, such as DigiKey or Mouser. Xicato requires this small, inexpensive accessory because it provides a more consistent and flexible Bluetooth interface than the native interfaces in most personal computers. Request the control panel software by sending an email to download@xicato.com. Use the subject line Control Panel Support and include your first name, last name, company, and email address in the body of the email. If you give us more information, we will include you on our monthly newsletter mailings. Within a day or two of your request, you will receive an email from the Xicato ShareFile site inviting you to download the control panel and related files. Click on the Download These Items button. This will take you to the ShareFile site, where you will see 3 files, including the current release notes, an exe file that contains the Windows version of Control Panel, and a DMG file that contains the Mac version. Click on the release notes and DMG boxes to check them. Then press the Download button and your download will begin. Most browsers allow you to track the progress of the download. When the download is complete, go to your Downloads folder, which is typically next to the trash can icon in your dock, and find the Files folder. Inside that folder are the release notes telling you what has changed in the past few software revisions, and the DMG file that contains the software. You can preview the release notes by selecting the file and pressing your spacebar. When you are ready to install Control Panel, double-click on the DMG file. This will open a virtual drive that contains the software and a window to that drive. If you already have an older version of Control Panel and have used it to provision lights, create networks, groups, and scenes, be sure to save the settings information so that you can upload it into your new version. You do this by opening the old version, going to the Settings tab, where you will see an area called Secure Network Management. Click on the Export button in that area and save the resulting file to your desktop. Below the Secure Network Management area is another area called Group Scene Management. Select Group in the Mode pull-down, then click on the Export button in that area and save the file next to your other export. Now, pull the Mode menu to Scene. Click the Export button and save the scene file. Your old settings are saved. Drag the control panel icon into your application folder. If you already have a version of Control Panel and have saved your settings, go ahead and replace it. Your software is now installed. You can now eject the virtual disk and trash the files folder that you downloaded. Open your Applications folder, find the XIM Control Panel application, probably near the bottom of your list, and double-click it to launch it. If your BlueGiga dongle is not installed, you will get a Bluetooth hardware failure error message. Just plug in the dongle and click OK. If you don't plug in the dongle, you can still click OK and launch the application, but you won't see any devices. Control Panel opens in English in the Dashboard tab and in Tablet View, which makes the fields larger for the fingers of tablet users, but limits the number of devices you can see on a single screen without scrolling. To change the language and/or put it in Normal View, click on the Settings tab at the top right. In the upper left of this view, you will see an area called Control Panel Configuration, with Tablet View checked. If you want to change languages, click the Language button and select your language. If you want to go to Normal View, uncheck the Tablet View box. The application will automatically close. Changes will occur when you relaunch your application. If the application does not relaunch automatically, just go back to your Applications folder and relaunch it manually. It will launch in your chosen language and view, again in the Dashboard tab. To restore settings from a previous Control Panel version, go back to the Settings tab, click the Import button in the Secure Network Management area, and find your network settings file. Similarly, go to the Group Scene Management area, select Groups, and click Import to import your groups, and select Scenes and Import to import your scene settings. You are now ready to use your new Control Panel software.